Alright, guys, we are back and we're getting ready to start the Year 6 playoffs. That's right. Ended the regular season on a, well, not on a high note, but still, two-game losing streak going into the playoffs. Not the best thing to happen, but still had one hell of an amazing season. The best regular season that we've had so far this year, 53, 18, and 11. I mean, if we take a look at our GM tracker for the past couple of seasons. I mean, look at that 53, 18, and 11, 117 points, the most points that we've had since the 2014 season. But I mean, and look at the goals against average. That's what definitely helped us out a lot this year. Our goals against were very, very, very low. We had tons of goals for. I mean, it was just a good season for our goalies and whatsoever. So we have a couple things to take care of before we get this first game started. So I already upgraded my medical staff to full, all the way full, just so I don't have to deal with any injuries whatsoever. And the injuries are on, so I threw the injuries on as well. And we also had to do some coaching moving around because I asked you guys to decide for me which goalie that we were going to start, and we put in Gordon Peckham. Now, I mean, just look at this guy's stats for this year once again: 28 and 9, with a goals against average of 1.94, save percentage of .932. He was just a hotter goalie at the end of the season. I mean, he went 8 and 2 after the trade deadline, which was an amazing record. And then Jack Campbell comes in and then just loses the one game. But it's not like Jack Campbell had a bad season. I mean, he went 25 and 9 with a goals against average under 2 as well, and a save percentage of .929. I mean, both goalies did amazing this year. It's just that we just got to go with the hot hand right now, and that's going to be Gordon Peckham. We got to give the kid his chance to shine. But like I said, if he runs into any kind of trouble, we know that we could always have this guy as a backup to come in right away and bail us out. Because I mean, he only went 10 and 0 in the playoffs to start the playoffs last year, and ended up winning the Conn Smythe. So, but still, we're just gonna go with the hot hand right now, and that's gonna be Gordon Peckham. But without further ado, that's that. The injuries are on. The goalies switched. Medical staff is upgraded. Let's take a look at these New York Rangers. So we are in year 6. So maybe a couple of the guys probably retired for the Rangers. I'm assuming so. I'm assuming a few of them have retired. So let's see. Not many of them. I mean, 6 years in, I guess a couple of the guys are gone, but they still got a lot of the studs here. So if we take a look at their first line, it looks like they got Chris Kreider, Joe Thornton, and Marian Gaborik. I forgot that Joe Thornton got traded to the Rangers in a couple years ago. I forget I think they got like a steal of a deal for Joe Thornton. So he's a very good first line center for there. Obviously, they got their stud sniper in Marian Gaborik, and they got some defense on the first line too with Chris Kreider. So that's a very good balanced first line there. It doesn't compare to this amazing first line with Shinkruk, Giroux, and Galchenyuk, but it's a good line to compete with them. Because, like I said, they got their offense, they got their defense laid out pretty well. So that's a very good first line. Second line, they got Jamie McGinn, Brad Richards, and Rick Nash. Pretty much is the exact same thing. You got your offensive guy in Brad Richards, defense in Rick Nash, and well, Rick Nash can actually score a goal too. So, and then they got Jamie McGinn on there. So that's pretty well balanced as well. So the first two lines are actually pretty good. Third line, Blake Como, Ryan Johansson, and Greenup. So it looks like they got Como and Johansson playing. So we traded them away, if you guys remember, for that first round pick. And yeah, so I guess they're playing them on their third line now. So it's not that bad. I mean, it looks like they have playmaker, two-way forward, and then I think all their lines are basically, yeah, all their lines have an offensive guy, a defensive guy, and then just like a wild card. Yeah, all of them. Look at that. They have playmaker, sniper, power forward, playmaker, two-way forward, power forward, playmaker, two-way forward, tough guy, and then power forward, two-way forward, playmaker. So they have a balance of everything on every single line. They got one guy who can get it done on offense, and then at least two guys who can get it done on defense. So they're going to be a very, very defensive-minded team, except for the first two lines with Gabrick and Thornton. If we can shut down the guys on offense, I think we should have an okay time here. And then on the fourth line, they just got Tangradi, Lindbergh, and Ruck. So let's take a look at their defense now. So yeah, they're going to be a very defensive-minded team. The first pair, they got Ryan McDonough and Mark Stahl. So two-way defense and defensive defenseman there. So they're going to be very good on defense. Second pair, they got Martin Delzato and Marcinen. It's a pretty good second line there. And then third line, they got Barrett Jackman and I think Mark Sauer or Matt Sauer, I forget. I think it's Mark Sauer. But yeah, they got a decent. That third line is very defensively minded, and they only have one offensive defenseman in Delzato, but Ryan McDonough can probably get it done on offense as well. So they got a lot of, like I said, they got the offensive guy pretty much on every line, at least two guys who can play very good defense on every line, and then an okay, I guess an above average defensive core, and then in net. Yeah, they still got that guy, man. He's still 90 overall, man. He hasn't dropped a bit. King Henrik, man. They have no backup, but that's what it's gonna have to do. So the Rangers are a much better team than an ace seed. I'll give you that. I mean, the record doesn't show for it with only 43-35 and 4, but these guys are gonna be much tougher tasks than I think a lot of people are gonna expect here. But let's get this rolling, man. We got home ice advantage throughout this whole entire playoff, so let's get it going, man. Game 1 of the Year 6 playoffs, round 1 against the New York Rangers in the Wells Fargo Center. Let's get it going. Gordon Peckham's first career playoff start, so here we go. Let's get it going, man. Let's get it rolling. All right, off to a strong start as we always do, so here we go. First period, okay, nothing. Their shots are really low. 6 shots only for them, so our defense is playing good. Got to get a couple goals past Henrik, man. Here we go. Second period, 1-0. There we go. Jordan Wheel on the fourth line. They have, oh god, they have that Stager, I guess, guy in that. I don't know why they don't have Lundqvist in that, but Jordan Wheel on the fourth line getting it done with a goal there. So we got a 1-0 lead going into the third, man. So here we go. We need some support for Gordon Peckham, man. Here we go. Get an early one, guys. Do not let up anything early. Ah, man, power play goal for Chris Kreider. There we go. All right, kill it off. Good penalty kill there. All right, we need something late here, guys. Something late. There we go. Alex Galchenyuk on the first line. Man, he seems to score from that weird angle a lot, man. Alex Galchenyuk scores with 4 minutes left in the third period, and we get a 2-1 win at home. The Rangers rallied back with a ton of shots. They eventually beat us in shots. But that guy, their goalie played not half bad, but Gordon Peckham, his first career playoff start, gets a 2-1 victory. So there we go. Only letting up 1 goal. Very nice. Gordon Peckham in the first star. Galchenyuk with that late third period goal caps off the 2-1 win for the Flyers. Very good. So man, I just got to keep rolling with this, man. Offense wasn't really that much dominant than I thought it would be. So we got a rebound here. I mean, they had their backup in that. We should have been able to score a ton of more goals than only 2, but let's bounce back, guys. Let's get some more offensive goal. Get a much better offensive show in this game. Gordon Peckham won you guys that game, so let's get the offense to win this game. So here we go, game 2, baby. Game 2, same place. Here we go. Off to a good start again. First period, nothing again. Okay, they only had 3 shots on that, man. The Rangers are having some slow starts in the first period. If we can but they bounce back in the second and the third. So. Let's keep them. Their shots limited, guys. Come on, guys. Let's get some offense here. Second period, nothing again, man. Jesus, the goalies are playing really well. So here we go. 0-0 going into the third period, man. It's going to be a very defensive-minded series, as I told you guys. Ah, my God, Gaborik. Gaborik scores. All right, guys, we need one. Ah, geez, Rick Nash, man. Their studs are coming to play here. Power play, 5-on-3 power play. Come on, man. Ah, guys could not capitalize on it. All right, we got one late. Claude Giroux, 5 minutes left. Come on, can we capitalize on it? Oh, and there we go! Hunter Shinkrug with 55 seconds left in the game. Going overtime, and there we go! In overtime, Joseph Morrow. Down 2-0, man. Oh, my God. Let's look at this again. Period 3, not all events. Goals in the third period. Claude Giroux scores with 5:35 left in the third. Hunter Shinkrug, probably an empty net for us when we pulled the goal. Hunter Shinkrug scores with 55 seconds left, and then only a minute 10 into the overtime period. Joseph Morrow caps it off with an overtime goal. 3 unanswered goals for the Flyers in the last 7 minutes of the game, and we escape with a 3-2 win over the Rangers. Whew. Thought we were going to split the series here, but man, just the offense came alive here at the last second and just saves our ass for that game, man. There we go, man. Hunter Shinkrug with 2 points, Joseph Morrow with the game winner in overtime, and then Claude Giroux with that 1 goal to not oh my god, I can't even talk, to cut the score in half. Oh man, that was a wild game, man. But our offense is just not showing up right now. It's not. I mean, we're getting goals to win games, but we need like to get off to these first period starts. Where is these first period goals that we've been getting a while? I know that's kind of Tyler Ennis's job, but somebody has to take over for him. So let's see, any injuries? Rain's these day to day. No. Okay, we're good. Sorry, so we're going back. So we won the first 2 games at home, barely, and now we're going back to MSG, baby, going back to the Madison Square Garden. So here we go, Game 3 at MSG, baby. So here we go, man. Get off to offense. Get off to a good start this game. We need to get some first period scoring, guys. Here we go. First period, 1-0. There we go. Thank you, Jeff Skinner, man. That's what I want to see. Get off to these good starts, man. The Rangers are just having some slow starts in these first periods. If like the last game, they only had 3 shots in the first period. This one they only had 8, and we've had 17. So let's keep it under these guys. Keep playing how you guys are playing in the first period. Let's go. Get some more scoring here. Second period, 3-1. There we go. They get 1, but we got 2. That's what I'd like to see. Alex Galchenyuk and Jeff Skinner once again. So Skinner showing up in this game. Rick Nash got a goal past Gordon Peckham. But that's fine. So we got a 2-goal lead going into the third. Gordon Peckham, the routine's in place for you. Just hold it down, guys. Hold it down. Do not let up anything early. Power play. There we go. Nice power play again. Good penalty kill, guys. Oh, my God. Stop taking penalties. A good penalty kill. That was a long one. Man, they had lots of power plays in that third period, but we killed them off. And Gordon Peckham steals the game once again. He hasn't let up more than 2 goals in all 3 of these games. Steals it once again. Jeff Skinner had 2 goals in that game, and Petrovic had 2 assists. So very good there. 3-1 win over the New York Rangers. They're just flying right through these guys. Flying right through them. Great. Philadelphia player Ryan O'Reilly's been injured with an injured groin. His estimated return is April 25th. Okay, so he'll be back next week. Okay, so we got to go to roster moves. Okay, so we lost our third line center. So who gets to come up now? Technically we could. Nah, this is where that not signing those guys in free agency was gonna bite me in the ass. So Lasso, can he play up here? I need forwards. It could be Rainsfeld. Rainsfeld has pretty good defensive stats, and he is a 2-way forward. Or do I want to call it? You know what? I'm gonna call up Ludwig Reinsfeld. Just up here. Call him up. Oh shit! I didn't want to do best lines. God damn it. God freaking damn it. Now I have to change all these goddamn lines. God damn it, dude. God damn it. God damn it. Alright. Oh, crap. This is going to take a while, guys. I apologize. Alright, so that means Jaden Hart's going to move up to the third line here, so he can take the face-offs. Wellwood's up here. Couturier's up here. Rainsfeld will play the left. Defense, Murray, Pulak, yeah, that's fine. I gotta change all the power play lines too, guys. Alright, you know what? I'll be right back, guys. I'll change these lines, and we'll be right back. Don't just hold on for a minute. Alright, guys, we're back. Sorry about that. Just took a little bit of time to edit out all those lines, but everything is good now. So we moved, like I said, we moved Jaden Hart up to the third line now so that he can take the face-offs, and Reinsfeld is going to be playing over here. I actually should move him to the center because I think he has better face-offs than Jordan Wheel does. Yeah, Wheel only has 60. Yeah, Reinsfeld actually has good face-offs as well. And we also put him on the penalty kill. It was either between him or Jeff Skinner to put on the penalty kill for a center, so I'll just leave him in there because he's got the face-offs and he's got good discipline, so he's not going to be taking that penalties. So we'll just throw him on the penalty kill, see how it works out. But yeah, everything's all set up. Gordon Peckham's still in the net. Everything is good. We're all good. Okay, so just a little bit of a detour there, but we're up 3-0 on the New York Rangers going into Game 4. Let's end it right now, guys. Let's end it right now. We had a good game that last game. Let's just end it right here. Game 4 at MSG. Let's just get it over with, guys. Let's end this series very quickly. So here we go. Game 4, off to a very good start once again, guys. First period, nothing again, man. See, the Rangers just have slow starts, man. Slow starts with the New York Rangers. We need to capitalize on this, guys. Second period, nothing again, man. Here we go again. Come on, where's our offense at? Where is our offense at? They've only had 12 shots on net. Come on, guys. Here we go. Time 6. Come on, guys. Get an early goal here in the third. Somebody score. Power play. There we go. Hunter Shinkruk on the power play. Thank you. But then Greenop comes right back with a goal. Oh, my God. And Jamie McGinn. Oh, my God. Come on. Somebody late. Somebody tackling up late here. There we go. Claude Giroux tackling up. 4 minutes left again. We're going to overtime, man. Once again. Going to overtime. Power play in overtime. Couldn't capitalize. Power play again. Come on, guys. Power play again. Penalty kill. Long penalty kill. There we go. Oh, my God. Going into the second overtime power play. There we go. Braden Shen on the power play in double overtime. And we sweep out the New York Rangers. Look, 52 shots. Oh, my God. Lundqvist was standing on his head. The guy saved, he's the 49 of 52 shots. Dear Christ, man. Holy smokes, Lundqvist was on his game. But, gee, it happened again, dude. Look at that. It happened again. Claude Giroux comes up big. Comes up big in the third period once again with under 5 minutes left to play in the third. Ties the game up. Go into overtime. Nobody scored in the first overtime. Go to a second overtime. Braden Shen capitalizes on a power play. And that's all she wrote, guys. That is all she wrote. Not a big offensive showing in this first series, but that's, like I said, the Rangers were a very defensive-minded team. Lundqvist, definitely give him the first start of the game. But Gordon Peckham, he didn't play bad throughout all the series. He didn't give up more than 2 goals per game. So he did pretty well. So very good series for Peckham. The offense needs some work. Geez, Galchenyuk's been injured with a mild concussion. Is estimated. Okay, he'll be back in time. He'll be back. It's April 25th. No big deal. We'll just do roster moves. We'll just fill somebody in there right for now. Forwards. Cousins, you get up here. We'll just edit the lines manually. We'll just throw Nick Cousins in. Wherever Galchenyuk is, we'll just throw Nick Cousins in, and then we'll fix it when he's back. Cousins, get in there. Cousins, get in there. Good thing Cousins is up at the top of the list. And then Nick Cousins. Okay, we'll just fix it back. He'll be back on April 25th, which is the next in a couple days anyway. Yeah, so he'll be back in time. 4 days. Yeah, him and Ryan O'Reilly will come back at the same time. So let's take a look at the stats for this first series. Only 4 games, but still very quickly that we got rid of the Rangers. I told you it was a very defensive-minded series. I knew we weren't going to be scoring that many goals, but we got enough goals to win. So let's check out the forwards here. So Claude Giroux, very good. 5 points in 4 games for Claude Giroux. So he was definitely showing up here. Had 2 clutch goals in those 4 games. So thank you, Claude Giroux, for helping that out. So then we got tons of guys with 3 points. Braden Shen with 3, Shinkruk has 3, Galchenyuk has 3, and Jeff Skinner has 3. So there's our top 6 doing it right there. Well, really our top 5. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5. Wayne Simmons isn't on there yet, but that's good there. So at least we know that our top 2 lines are doing good. So Jordan Wheel has 2 points. Eric Wellwood has 1. Wayne Simmons has 1. Coots has 1. Zibnejad has 1. Ryan O'Reilly's been hurt, and Rainsfeld doesn't have anything. Neither does Jaden Hart. Okay, so then if we take a look at the defense, so Petrovic has been showing up here. 3 points in 4 games for Petrovic. Very good. Joseph Morrow has 2. Ryan Murray has 1. Pulock, Simons, and Theodore all have nothing. But that's fine. Are they all plus players? Yeah, except for Simons, who's a -1. Theodore is even. They're all plus players. So then we take a look at the goalies. I mean, yeah, he played pretty good for 4 games. You know, like I said, didn't let up more than 2 goals a game. So Gordon Peckham, 1.37 goals against average, with a save percentage of 94.87. So he played good in those first 4 series. Like I said, those first 4 games didn't let up more than 2. So we got enough goal. We scored 3 goals every game, right? Except for the first game. Only 2 there, 3. 3 goals is enough to win you the game when you have a good goalie like that. So there we go. Swept the Rangers out. They're not going to be getting revenge this time around. So now we just got to wait to see who our second round opponent is. Hopefully got some time to, yep, Ryan O'Reilly is available to play. I'll just hit continue. Just hit continue and then I'll switch the lines out for the next video. Yep, 2 days. Got some time here. The HL regular season has ended. Stop the simulation. Galchenyuk is available to play. Very good. I might just fix that right now. What time? How much time are we running at? We're only at... okay, so we're pretty good. How'd the Phantoms end up? The Phantoms did not make the playoffs. Okay, so that's fine. keep going up here. O'Reilly and Galchenyuk are now back to full health. That's good. Still waiting here. Got a lot of time off. Yeah, tons of time off. Jesus. Probably one of the first round games. Yeah, definitely one of the first round games. 1-7. 1-7. Okay, current round of playoffs is over. Stop. And we got, geez, here we go again, man. The Florida freaking Panthers, man. Can we, it's tamped down. Now it seems that we can't go throughout the playoffs without playing the Florida Panthers again. But, alright. So it looks like we got Florida in the first round. Let me edit these lines really quickly for you guys, just so I know I don't bullshit. So Cousins, let me just go to roster moves and send Nick Cousins back down. So Nick Cousins, you can go back down, and Rainsfeld, you can go back down. And that means Galchenyuk, you get dressed. Ryan O'Reilly, you get dressed. Galchenyuk back in here. Jane Hart, no. Jane Hart, you go back down here. And O'Reilly. Oh. Ryan O'Reilly in there. Galchenyuk. O'Reilly. I had Shinkruk on the penalty kill. Interesting, but I'll throw Ryan O'Reilly back in there. And then Galchenyuk. And there we go. Okay, we're all good. And Galchenyuk, that's fine. Okay. So the Flyers lines are all set back together once again. And before we go, let's check out the playoff tree and see how the West and the East are looking. Okay, so looks like in the West, so the Phoenix Coyotes upset the first seed Chicago Blackhawks in 6 games. Anaheim beat Calgary in 4. Nashville beat Edmonton in 4. And St. Louis beat LA in 6. So looks like we got 2 sweeps in the West there. So we got interesting matchups there in the West. So if we take a look in the East, Flyers obviously swept the New York Rangers out. Buffalo and Boston went to 7, but Buffalo won in 7. So Florida swept Winnipeg, and then Jersey and Toronto went to 7, but Jersey pulled it out. So yeah, so here we go. Here's our elite 8. So in the West, we got the 2nd seeded Anaheim Ducks against the 8th seeded Phoenix Coyotes, and the 5th seeded St. Louis Blues at the 6th seeded Nashville Predators. And in the East, we got the 1st seeded Philadelphia Flyers at the going up against the 6th seeded Florida Panthers, and the 2nd seeded Buffalo Sabres going up against the 4th seeded New Jersey Devils. So yeah, the West looks very interesting, and like I said, it's going to be very interesting in the East. So once again, we got our another favorite team to play in the East. We got the Florida Panthers. So round 2 is coming out tomorrow, guys, and let's keep it rolling, man. Let's keep it going for that Stanley Cup.